Hello, I'm State Senator Chris Marr from Spokane's 6th Legislative District, and welcome again to my weekly update from Olympia. This week I'd like to tell you about the transportation budget we're writing in the legislature. It's the one budget I'm actively involved in writing as the Vice Chairman of the Senate Transportation Committee. We recently approved our version off the Senate floor. The 41-3 vote reflects the bipartisan nature of how it was developed. While most committees in Olympia operate by majority rule, our Transportation Committee focuses on building consensus to drive our decision-making. In fact, our version of the transportation budget was written by myself, our committee chair, and two members from the minority party. That is, two Republicans and two Democrats working together. That's the way it should be. Now, it's true that our transportation budget faces some long-term funding challenges. People are driving less and in more fuel-efficient vehicles, and they're registering fewer new vehicles. That means they're buying less gas and paying fewer vehicle licensing fees. And over the course of our 16-year construction planning horizon, we're now facing a $1 billion shortfall. All those challenges aside, the transportation budget is perhaps the best good news story you'll hear coming from Olympia. Our $3.4 billion construction campaign for the current two-year budget cycle is supporting 18,000 jobs at a time when the construction industry desperately needs those jobs. It's been a great deal for taxpayers, too. With contractors hungry for work, bids are coming in 17% below original engineering estimates on average. That means we're able to build more projects than we originally budgeted. For instance, savings we're realizing from construction of the current phase of the North Spokane corridor are going to be used to support construction of this next phase. And we're making great progress in delivering projects funded by the gas tax packages that were approved in 2003 and 2005. Of the 391 projects they paid for, 241 have been completed, and 54 more are under construction, and 21 will go out for bid in the next 6 months. And of the 47 projects for which the state has received federal stimulus dollars, 21 have been finished. All $340 million in federal stimulus money has been obligated to projects on schedule, making the state eligible to receive additional stimulus dollars from states that did not meet their deadlines. With such a high rate of projects coming in on time and under budget, this construction campaign has proven an undeniable success. In Olympia, we're budgeting to make our operations more efficient, too. We've cut agency operating costs by 5%. We're eliminating 67 management positions at the Department of Transportation as the construction campaign winds down, and we've closed 11 Department of Licensing offices with another 14 more closures to go. We've instituted hiring freezes at both agencies, consolidated some regional offices and administrative functions, and we've made even more services available online. In the final week of this year's session, expect the House and Senate to reconcile their respective transportation budget proposals and send it on to the governor for signature. Though we're coming down to the wire for this year's 60-day session, there's still a lot of important decisions to be made. So if you've got a comment or a concern, you can call the legislative hotline or send me an email. I'd love to know what's on your mind. Thanks for watching this week, and I'll see you again next week for another update.